Dr. Stone by Abraham Verghese, a variety of characters are featured that greatly contribute to the plot and several themes of the book. Among these is Sister Mary Joseph Praise, a young nun from India who boards a Kalangu to embark on a long, arduous voyage to Ethiopia to fulfill a holy mission. Associated with courage and kindness, Sister Mary Joseph was a darling of missing, who is often portrayed as a gift to the surrounding characters. Throughout her time in the book, she encounters situations of jealousy, hate, and selfishness, and presents her presence as a force contrary to those situations, always putting her personal goals aside to give the surrounding characters a sense of love and belonging. Along the journey, she meets an English surgeon, Dr. Thomas Stone, who asks her to join him in his medical team in Addis Ababa, the Ethiopian capital. Her initial response to this offer was that of rejection, but as the story progressed, she began to realize that her feelings of loneliness and emptiness could only be fixed by Dr. Stone. She decides to join him in the Ethiopian hospital, effectively going off the path of her religious enterprise and falling in love with Dr. Stone. For 7 years, Sister Mary worked alongside Dr. Stone, and on page 34, Marion Stone, the narrator and son of Mary, describes her relentless effort and commitment towards him. Quote, "When he operated late into the night and into the morning, she was across from him, more constant than his own shadow, competent, uncomplaining, and never absent." End quote. Marion describes her love for Dr. Stone as surpassing even her love for God and her religious beliefs. The day she died, it is indicated that she died happy, knowing that her giving birth to the twins was a direct product of her love for Dr. Stone. This is a clear example of Verghese using lessons of love and sacrifice to justify her decisions. Although she was often caught in difficult situations, Sister Mary always upheld her character traits of love and kindness towards everybody. For example, after Thomas impregnated Sister Mary, she knew that her pregnancy would probably disrupt Thomas's life. Because of this, she tirelessly went through her time in the book trying to hide it, and always had to find a way to keep it away from Dr. Stone. Although Thomas effectively destroyed her life by impregnating her, she still tells him on page 654 not to blame yourself in the letter she wrote him. Together all the situations that Sister Mary Joseph Praise encountered and how she handled them. It shows us how Verghese meant to show us that too much of a good trait could have horrible consequences. As seen in the book, her stubborn clinging to keep Thomas safe and to keep others comfortable ended up depriving her of her own life. In Cutting for Stone, it is clear that Sister Mary Joseph Praise is painted as a kind and caring person who will endure through anything to maintain her values. However, although her traits are virtuous and admirable, I believe that Verghese purposely made her radically willful in order to teach us a lesson that too much of a good trait, again, could have horrible consequences.